Quirin from MadeComfy, thanks so much for joining the Carpool series with Soho.
No, thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Hey, I heard you were just mentioning you were killing on the karaoke as well. Is that true? Is that what you guys do?
Yeah, so we have our quarterly anniversary nights where we sort of reward the staff and
Yep.
all about them, and a big part of that is karaoke. And
Yep.
I am the worst. So then we're making fun of me being in a carpool today
Yeah,
and singing.
nice.
So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Lovely to have you. I won't push you for singing, but I did want to know a little bit more about MadeComfy. I guess. Yeah. Tell me more. Let's say I'm new. I don't really know what you guys do, so give me the spiel.
Well, at MadeComfy, to keep it very simple, we manage properties under the MadeComfy brand, and we put them on the short-term rental market. The idea is to generate higher returns. We sort of achieve anywhere between 20 and 80% higher net returns for our owners by doing that. And the owners also have the flexibility to use the properties, which is a really nice thing.
Yeah.
Guests are staying between 2 nights and 6 months. It all depends. And that is in a nutshell what we do at MadeComfy.
So let's say I'm a property investor.
Yeah.
I have a property, I want to rent it out. I guess what are the benefits of me using you guys rather than going to, I guess, with a typical kind of real estate agent?
Yeah, so it really depends on what you would like. We have some customers, they simply have a portfolio of properties, and it's about having a certain cash flow, having higher returns. They're struggling to find a long-term tenant, and they come to us, and we sort of help them to have higher returns.
Yep.
That's one side, and then others are simply saying, look, I'm in Sydney 1 month a year, or I'm traveling between Sydney and Melbourne, and I'm sick of hotels, so why not staying in my own property? I love that property I bought, and I want to use it. And yeah, those are the two benefits: cash flow, higher returns, and the flexibility to use it. Yeah.
I guess, are there any myths at all that you've kind of come across in the 3 or 4 years that you guys have been going, in terms of like short-term rentals or Airbnb stuff?
Yeah.
Any of those kind of funny things?
Yeah, I think there are a lot of myths. So I will smile about this because a lot of people talk about that without really being an expert. And so one thing is, it is not magic money. It is a bit like eBay. When eBay launched, it was very easy to sell anything, right? Like, it was exciting, and it's like eBay when Airbnb launched. Now on eBay, you have to be a professional, like really seller to be able to sell at a profit, and it's similar with Airbnb. So it is really more challenging to make money as an individual. So that's the myth one. It is not just magic money. You need to really understand what you do. The second myth is it is hassle-free and easy, and it's just checkouts and cleanings. You have to compete these days with hotels and service apartments and provide a guest-first service. And that is a lot that starts with making sure your pricing is right. We have a whole pricing team that's ex-Hilton that is managing our prices. Then make sure that the whole communication flow with guests, that not all of them speak English. A lot of Asian travelers that come, Germans that come, and make sure they have an easy way of checking in. The whole check-in needs to be smooth. You don't have a reservation or a desk down there that people get let in, so make sure you understand how people are checking in and managing that. So that is more work than people do. And we have a lot of hosts that come to us after doing this for a couple of months and say, I need help.
Right.
Yeah, and the last sort of myth is it is really easy. It is at the end, people manage your one of the biggest assets that you have. So really make sure it's not just a website you sort of work with, but people are licensed, they have a trust account, they have a dedicated team and stuff like that. So it is not as easy as people think to be an Airbnb manager. It's a nice website with a one-man band behind it. It will not work.
Gotcha.
Simply will not work. Yeah.
And contact details. Let's say I'm a host. I'm interested. I want to know a little bit more about you guys. How do I start? What do I do? How do I get in contact with you or your team?
Easiest way is just go on madecomfy.com.au. There you find a calculator where you can get a first understanding of, you type in your address and we sort of give you an indication of how much you can make. And from there, it's simply a button click to get in touch with us via chat or by booking a call. and we then have our team really taking you through the experience.
Perfect. Quirin from MadeComfy, thanks so much for joining the Carpool series with Soho.
Well, thank you so much.
Cheers,
Fantastic.
man. Perfect.